Hey, look, the review started.
Oh, okay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Cameron, did you sleep in your clothes again?
Yeah. What are you wearing, Kellen?
Cameron, I always wear these in reviews. Anyway,
Okay.
that's not what we're here about today. Everybody's here to talk about this boy right here. This is probably going to be a long one, just to be honest. This flap opens down like it would for the truck deal when it comes out.
Yeah,
Now,
of
obviously,
course.
you can see it's not it's at its action angle, but I think it's time we get this boy out of his box.
I think it's time. Let's do it.
I do want to go ahead and mention, you can see this is artwork that was inside the box
Yeah,
behind it, which is kind of cool.
which I really like that. I think that's really cool the way they did that. It's almost like a sketch design of the concept DeLorean. That's pretty cool. Not gonna
So,
lie.
okay, so one of the first things he does come with is the lightning rod. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
basically, just there you got the lightning rod. If you want to do that, there you go. That is an option.
Man, I love the fact that the windows are tinted. I think it makes it look slicker in my opinion.
It's weird because this Mr. Fusion, it doesn't seem to attach super well. Like it can come off super easy.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that it looks pretty good from where I'm looking at it. Well, one thing that I would like to bring out is the lack of the DMC logo is pretty interesting, but I think that's okay. And then looking at the back, the out of
Yeah,
time,
yeah, California out of time. And
which
I
I
mean,
think that's really cool. And another notable thing that I'd like to point out is I like the fact that they made the doors functioning. Now, like it wasn't necessarily necessary for them to do that, but it was a nice touch for them to have the doors open like that. So
before we move on, we need to show him off with his mold mate over here. Obviously, the aesthetic details are way different, but at
yeah,
its core, its engineering is basically the same thing. Whereas if you bring in another car, that you'll notice that it looks a lot smaller compared to it, but that's an optical illusion because they're about the same size. The only thing that makes this one look bigger than this one is that huge hood. Now, see, this is something that Sideswipe can't do.
Flying DeLorean?
They had to
right.
do that. So you can see the wheels fold up underneath it and it can simulate the hover mode. So I mean it's just cool that it has it. That's what I'm happy about.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty jazzed that they put that feature on there too. So
Now,
wow.
yeah, look at that. That is legit. But these dates match the dates that are on the dashboard in the movie.
So yep, the second movie. Cool. Oh, look at that. That's pretty close, man. You could tell it by the robot mode more so than in the vehicle mode. You could really tell it's what it's modeled after
With the
to a
exception
degree.
of the goggles that Gigawatts
Yeah.
are wearing. So
Oh, that's right. Gigawatt's got the dark brown goggles. That's funny. And then of course the nice flux capacitor protruding out of his chest and all that. It's pretty cool. And
yeah.
then
One of the things it comes with is his boomstick, or I mean his lightning rod here.
his boomstick.
So if he
Yeah.
wanted to use this as like there was a Decepticon trying to get away, he could just hook onto him and you know.
Now I would actually like to see that.
So they say to stick Mr. Fusion on the back of his rifle. You can do that, but I thought of something a little more interesting. You can actually put Mr. Fusion in that combat port.
Are you serious? That's awesome. I'm
Uh,
not gonna lie, so Mr. Fusion actually acts as a watch too. That's pretty cool.
the whole gimmick of they have modulators and other stuff that they can attach as battle armor all over him. He does maintain a lot of the ports, as you can see, all over his arms and everything. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to make him look even more menacing, you can do that. So see how he looks next to why not? How he looks.
Optimus, of course.
Any final thoughts about his robot mode that you want to bring out?
He looks pretty beastly in robot mode. I mean, yeah, he looks a little clunky, but that's to be expected when you got a hood the way you got it. And with the goings on the back, I think that when you're looking at it dead on from the back, they really accent it well. I think the legs look the coolest out of all of them because they have the most detail on them. What do you think your final thoughts are with regards to robot mode?
I mean, I get that there's going to be only so many paint apps on this thing.
Mhm.
I think just this looks a little plain, but I mean, probably the paint apps all went to the back, especially for
Right.
Colorado, which is going to be its showcase mode. Despite that, he's going to look really good with any other Autobot that you have. I mean, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me on this review. And anyway, until then, guys, I guess that has been the review of Transformers Generation Select crossover Gigawatt, which is a mouthful.
Yep.
Anyway, until next time, guys, we'll see you in another review.
All right. Sounds good.